Welcome to ClockInMaster. In this guide, tasks. Build it once, assign it, and get back a record of what was actually done. Every business has jobs that are not shifts. Opening checks, fridge temperatures, closing down. They usually live on a clipboard that goes missing, or in the head of whoever has worked there longest. And when somebody asks whether the fridges were checked on Tuesday, nobody can actually answer. Tasks replaces that. Left is your staff member's phone. Right is your dashboard. And by the end of this, the same checklist will have gone from one to the other and back again, with a name and a time against it. A name. And a note about what it is for. Then, the items. Each one has a kind. And this is the part worth taking a moment over. A check mark is for things that are either done or not. A number is for a count, like the float in the till. And a temperature is a reading, in Celsius or Fahrenheit, which matters if anybody ever has to prove a fridge was cold at 7 in the morning. Choosing the right kind is what turns a list of ticks into something you can actually stand behind. A list on its own does nothing. Assign it and you have two choices. You can give it to a department or a role, everybody in the kitchen, every manager, which is what you want for a checklist that belongs to a job rather than a person. Or you can give it to named individuals. There is a search box, so on a big team you find somebody by name instead of scrolling. One thing it will not let you do is mix the two in a single assignment, and it says so rather than quietly doing something you did not mean. And there it is. No message, no printout, no telling anybody. The list is on their phone with the items you chose and the kinds you chose, and it shows how far through it they are. They work down it as they go. A reading here, a tick there, a count, and every answer saves as it is entered, so a shift that it's busy halfway through does not lose anything. Is they already had the app open when you assigned it. A pull down on the list fetches it. The same gesture as refreshing anything else on a phone. Completion activity is the half that makes the rest worth doing. Not just that the list was finished, but who finished it, when, and what they actually entered. The fridge reading, the count in the till. That is the difference between a box somebody ticked and a record you can produce 6 months later when an environmental health officer asks. Build the list once, assign it once, and it keeps answering that question for you without anybody having to remember. That is it. Download the app now from the Play Store or App Store and take control of your business.